The story begins with Soline, a 42-year-old woman who is elegant, confident, and independent. She runs an art gallery in Los Angeles and lives with her teenage daughter. Though her life seems perfect, deep down she feels something is missing. 5 years ago, Soline went through a painful divorce after her husband cheated on her, and since then, her daughter has been her whole world. One day, her ex-husband plans to take their daughter and her friends to the famous Coachella Music Festival to see their favorite British boy band perform. But when he gets called away for work, he convinces Soline to take them instead. She reluctantly agrees and drives the girls to the festival, where they have VIP passes. While the girls explore, Soline waits in the VIP area until she needs to find a restroom. By mistake, she walks into a luxury tour bus and meets Hayes, a charming 22-year-old singer from the very band her daughter loves. Hayes is instantly drawn to her elegance and warmth. They share a light conversation before Hayes is called on stage to perform. During the concert, Hayes does something unexpected. He stops mid-song and sings directly to Soline. She's surprised, flattered, and a little shaken by the connection she feels. The next day is Soline's birthday, but none of the men she meets at her party interest her. Days later, while she's working at her gallery, Hayes shows up unexpectedly, pretending to be there for art but clearly just wanting to see her. He buys almost everything in sight, and when Soline offers to show him more art at a friend's warehouse, they go together, away from the cameras and fans. As they spend time together, Hayes opens up about how he's tired of people only loving his fame, while Soline admits her trust was shattered by her ex-husband's betrayal. Two begin to connect deeply until they almost kiss. Soline pulls away, saying their age difference makes it wrong. But Hayes doesn't see it that way. He tells her she's special, real, and unlike anyone he's met. Before leaving, he secretly leaves his watch at her house, knowing it will give him an excuse to see her again. Later, he invites her to meet him in New York during his band's tour. With her daughter away at summer camp, Soline decides to go. In New York, their chemistry is undeniable and they become intimate. Hayes invites her to join him in Europe for more shows and she agrees, on the condition that their relationship remains secret. They travel together, visiting new cities and restaurants, falling in love. For the first time in years, Soline feels alive again. But trouble follows. Paparazzi secretly photograph them kissing, and soon the pictures spread online. People criticize their age gap, and even Soline's daughter faces bullying at school. Soline is torn between her happiness with Hayes and the pain it's causing her child. During a tense moment, Soline learns from Hayes' bandmates that he's dated older women before, which makes her doubt his sincerity. Hurt, she breaks things off and returns to LA. Hayes tries to explain that his feelings are real, but she refuses to believe him. Days later, she sees that Hayes has gifted her a painting she once admired. Her heart softens, but when her ex confronts her, she denies the relationship. The media storm continues, and her daughter becomes increasingly distressed. Finally, Soline makes a heartbreaking choice. She ends things with Hayes to protect her daughter from further pain. Before leaving, Hayes asks, "When your daughter's older and out of college, will you give us another chance?" Soline doesn't answer, but her silence speaks volumes. 5 years pass. Soline's daughter is grown and independent. One day, Hayes walks into her gallery. He's older now, calmer, but his eyes still hold the same love. They smile at each other, and in that moment, the years apart melt away. They share a slow, tender kiss, finally completing a love story that once seemed impossible. Would you risk everything to be with someone the world says you shouldn't? Tell me in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Spotlight Celebs for more amazing movie explanations. Press the bell icon so you never miss a story.